In the house. We got an inning here late. Started working here, so now that we're ready to rock and roll, we do have a live feed here for you all. And it's Corpus Christi Ray Texans taking on Corpus Christi Moody Trojans, that is. And so now we're headed into the top of the second inning. It is 0-0 right now. So I want to make sure we got good audio and good video. So if you're following along right there, just make sure we got some good video audio, that is. So with that said, it is 0-0 right now here in the top of the second inning, and it's going to be Ray Texans coming up to bat here. They are the visiting team here at Captain's Field. In the circle and on the rubber is number 6, Serena Gonzalez for the Trojans. And with that here, we're ready to rock and roll. Texans are coming up to bat right now. Once again, as always, I'm the host with the most, the man with the plan, Chris V, here in the house at Captain's Softball Complex. Apologize for starting it a little late here, but started a new job during the day here, and so got here right after work as soon as I could to get here. Maddie Mendoza will be starting things off here for the Texans. She looks at ball one. Strike one in the outside corner. One and one of the count. Gonzalez in the circle on the rubber, and here's her offering. Goes outside for ball two. Ball up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Mendoza. So that puts a runner on here in the top of the second inning. It's 2-0 in favor of the Texans. Moody does have one error thus far. Still 0-0 score. Kaylee Rodriguez now batting, second baseman. She went, so we'll take strike one. Once again, runner on first. Shows bunt, puts this one down. That goes to the third baseman. She makes the play. That's Miller. Gets the out at first. And a sacrifice bunt right there. Gets her on over to second. That's what you do in a sac bunt. You put your at-bat at risk there, sacrifice yourself, and put the runner on over in scoring position. Kylie Rodriguez now batting. Number 12. Looks to strike one in the outside corner. Gonzalez gets her sign. And the offering. Swing and a miss for strike two. That's a ball. It gets away from her. The runner will advance on over to third now. On the pass ball. That's 1 ball, 2 strikes on her. Ball sharply hit to right field. That's going to be a RBI single, RBI double, and she's going to try 3. There's a throw, and she's in there for a triple. An RBI triple for this young lady. Let's see, we got that on instant replay right here for you. There's her at bat. This is Kylie Rodriguez. It's an outside pitch. She goes with it, and she sharply hits it over the right field. And she touches 1, touches 2, and gets the triple. I didn't get the highlight the whole way. I should have clipped that button twice. So I apologize. Destiny Aguilar, the 9th batter of the lineup, comes up to bat. So foul ball on her. Still 1 out. Mendoza is the one that scored. Just misses outside. 1-1 on the count. Swing and a miss right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the count. 1 out, runner on third. Serena is ahead, and here's her offering on the pitch. Looks like she swung and missed. That ball's not going to get caught by the catcher. So it's a strikeout, but because the ball was not caught, she will advance on over to first, and the runner will go score. And that's another run out of that inning right there, that at bat. Still 1 out. Leah Cran now batting. Since we got here a little late, I'm going to check on the stats real quick. Leah Cran is 0 for 1. She is a shortstop. Ball misses outside. Runner advances on over to second. Cran puts this one up the middle, and that's going to be a single. And there's going to be a play at home. But Cran wisely advances on over to second right there. Now putting runners at second and third with 1 out. Brings up the left fielder, Cortez. This is Sarah Cortez, the left fielder. Strike one there. The pitcher, Rodella, is on deck. This is hit over to the second baseman. So there's the out at first. But a run scores. There are now 2 outs. That was a 4-3 right there for out number 2. Rihanna Rodella is now batting. Number 18. That one's hit foul. Swing and a miss right there for strike 2. Swing and a miss for strike number 3 right there. That's the pitcher on pitcher, but some damage has been done. We're now headed into the bottom of the second inning. And the base is now obviously cleared, and we'll be back after these messages by our sponsors. Once again, I'm the host of the most, the man with the plan, Chris V, in the house for Real Sports Live.
See you later, touchdown.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Real Sports Live, and we're back to the action. Tilt it down a little bit so we can get the box. Right there. That's good right there. Perfect. No, you moved it up. Okay, well, that'll work. Look. So we're in the bottom of the second inning. We're in the bottom of the second inning here. Moody Trojans coming up to bat. Marissa Garcia now batting. Number 19. Swings and hits that one foul. Getting the lineup right here for us. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Just misses outside corner there. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the count. Swing and a miss. For strike 3 right there.
Next up to bat for your Moody Trojans, the center fielder, number 2, Jewel Guerra.
Now batting is Jewel Guerra, number 2, the center fielder. Licks the ball one outside. Foul ball right there. Brings it now even, 1-1 in the count. So if you're tuning on in, you want to give a shout out to anyone? Facebook Live, put it on out there and we'll read it for you here live on our feed. 2 balls, 1 strike on the count. Here's the offering by Rodella. This one's high in the sky, and with the wind, it may be tricky. The center fielder comes up and makes a grab. What a catch. For out number 2, let's see that again, an instant replay right here. Check out her long run. That's Samaya Johnson over there. You can see right here, she breaks on the ball, charges, and then makes the diving catch. Left-handed center fielder over there. Johnson showing off the wheels and the glove work, the leather flash. Strike 1 inside corner. May have just moved with the wind, probably. Rodella paints the outside corner right there. Rodella seems like she's in the zone right now, hitting her spots. Annabella Guerrero, sorry. Swing and a miss for strike 3 right there. For out number 3. And that'll retire the side right there. So we'll be back after these messages by our sponsors. Real Sports Live. I'm the host of the most, the man of the plan, Chris Veem. We'll be back shortly after these messages for the top of the 3rd inning.
The assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action. Starting off things is number 11, Crystal Trevino for the Texans. Strike one hits the outside corner. First at bat, Trevino got a base hit. This one hit to the shortstop. Scoops it, Pompa, and shoots it on over to first for a nice little razzle-dazzle play there for out number one.
Next up, the W. Texans. Center fielder number 7, Samaya Johnson.
Pompa flashing the leather there herself. High and away there. Johnson gets into this one. This goes to right field. The right fielder makes the play. That's Abby Garza making her adjustment out there in right field. And secures the out. It's a little challenging with this wind how to play the ball.
First baseman number 17, Maddie Mendoza.
But she played it pretty well right there to make the catch and the out. This one hit up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Maddie Mendoza with a hit up the middle for a single.
Next up, the W. Texans. Second baseman number 13, Kaylee Rodriguez.
Maddie Mendoza with a single right there, number 17. Kaylee Rodriguez now batting, swing and a miss there. Dallin gets away from her. Mendoza will advance on over to second. A little windy out here today. Just misses the outside corner. That was a little curve. And the offering by Gonzalez brings it now 3-1 on the count. This is a hitter's count right here in the baseball softball realm. Kaylee Rodriguez trying to see what she can do to help out her team get some more runs on the board. That's a ball 4. So Luna says Lorena Moreno, number 15, go Ray. This one hit over to Jenna, the second baseman. That one's going to get by her. That's going to go to the wall. So 1 run's going to come in. 2 runs are going to come in. That's going to be 2 RBI double for Kylie Rodriguez. Kylie Rodriguez is now 2 for 2 in the game. with a triple and a double and 3 RBIs, giving the Texans now a 5-0 lead. So after the double, brings in those 2 runs. And Kylie remains on over at second. Brings up number 3, Destiny Aguilar, now batting. We're in the top of the 3rd, plenty of softball left. Destiny puts this one in play, and that one just goes foul. Leah Cran is on deck, the sophomore, number 5. Shout out to her parents, the Crans. Travel ball, we call them the Cranberries when they were kids. Leah Cranberry, that is. She's on deck. Here's the offering from Gonzalez. Puts that in play. Miller grabs it, shoots it on over to first. Not in time. She's safe at first. So now runners on the corners. On the error. So Kylie Rodriguez will advance on over to 3rd. And that'll put Destiny at first. And a dangerous hitter right here in the sophomore, Leah Cran, now batting with 2 outs. The shortstop. Here's the offering from Gonzalez. Has a lot of spin movement on that ball. You can see it from up here. Curves to the outside corner. And Cran just gets it off the end of her bat there for a foul ball. Coach Perales calls time. He's coming on out to the mound to visit with Gonzalez. So with that, we'll be right back after these messages. Real Sports Live on the host of the most, the mountain plan, Chris V. Real Sports Live.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Come visit Real Sports Live, and we're back to the action. Coach Perales makes his mound visit right there. Or like we call in the softball world, the circle visit. Talks to Serena Gonzalez, the junior who is verbally committed to Texas Lutheran University out of Seguin, Texas. No balls, 1 strike, and here's the offering. Cran takes that outside for ball 1. One on the count, runners on the corners. And the offering. Gets into this one. This one's going to go to the right center, and that's going to fall. 1 run comes in. And the other runner is going to be played at 3rd. So Cran got into this one, got an RBI. See if I can see that real quick here on the replay. See if I get the hit. See the hit right there. Falls. 1 run comes in. Then you're going to see there's going to be possibly a play at 3rd. There it is. And we got it. Safe call right there. Strike 1 call. Cran takes off. And a run's going to come in. That's another run for the Texans. Stolen base there by Cran on the steal. Just misses outside. 1-1 on the count. Clear my bases, put the right runner in the scoring position. Apologize for that inconvenience on my part there. Trying to do the book. Balls and strikes, outs. And commentate at the same time, so it's a little challenging. And plus, a little hungry. But we'll eat there in the middle of the second game here. Doubleheader here tonight. Right now, obviously, Corpus Christi Ray Texans taking on Corpus Christi Moody Trojans. And on deck, it'll be the visiting Gregory Portland Wildcats taking on the Corpus Christi Carroll Tigers. Strike 3 called there, and that's strike number 3, but some damage is done for the Texans. We're now headed into the bottom of the third inning, and we'll be back shortly after these messages for the home team, Corpus Christi Moody Trojans, up to bat. With that said, Real Sports Live will be right back. Host of the most amount of the plan, Chris V, in the house.
Appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Real Sports Live, and we are back to the action, folks. Fixing the mic right here. With these masks are no fun. Jenna Acuna now batting. Here in the bottom of the third inning, her first at bat. Swing and a miss right there for strike 1. Last inning for the Trojans, they went 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the second inning. Acuna's first plate appearance for the evening. Looks at ball 1, low and inside. Two balls, 1 strike. The Blue asked for some help. Making sure that if she swung or not, and the base umpire says no. So it's 2-1 on the count, no outs. Acuna hits into this one. He hits it right to the first baseman for out number 1.
Next up to Dr. Moody Trojans, the catcher number 16, Amaya Nunez.
Now batting the catcher, number 16, Amaya Nunez. Her first plate appearance of the evening. That one's hit foul back. And since the Moody Trojans are playing here tonight, we're going to give a shout out to Gabby Moreno, G-Baby, as I used to call her back in the day. I know she's been a little hurt. So she hasn't been able to play on the field with her sisters of the Lady Trojans, that is. So I want to give a shout out to her and speedy recovery. That ball's hit up the middle. Second baseman makes a play, shoots it on over to first for out number 2.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Moody Trojans. Third baseman, number 18, Sienna Miller.
Top of the order here, Sienna Miller is now batting. First plate appearance, got a strikeout. Shows bunt. Rodella hits the outside corner for strike number 1. Curveball in there, strike number 2. Now Rodella already has a lot of movement, and then that wind brings it even more. I mean, that's my philosophy. I was a science teacher one time. Just throwing that out there. I could be wrong. It was just a great curve. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Miller just gets a piece of that one. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. After the 2 ground outs. And Miller stays alive, hits a foul ball. It's a little piece that broke off the tripod. On those right here. But we got a different tripod, thanks to Mark Molina from Rio Sports Live. Working a lot better here for us than the one yesterday. For my camera crew here. Miller hits this one, foul ball again. It's about 4 foul balls already at this time. You know, ball up in the air with this wind gust could potentially be gone. Some home runs may be hit tonight. Get that ball up in the air. Miller hits this one in the air, opposite direction here, right over our heads for about the 5th foul ball of the at-bat here. Miller gets into this one. That one's going to go to right field for a single there. That's a very good at bat, very disciplined. Stays alive. Foul tip in about 6 pitches.
Coming to the plate now for your Moody Trojans. Right fielder number 12, Abigail Hudson.
Finally gets a hold of one, hits it out there to right field for a single. Abby Garza now batting. Oh for 1 thus far. Here, a second plate appearance. With a runner on first. Shows bunt. She did go for it. The umpire calls. Abby Garza's parental units. Roddy and Gracie Garza. Shout out to them. Here's the offering. Puts that bunt. It's going to go up in the air. Third baseman's going to convert and just can't quite get to it. But great hustle by the third baseman there. As a coach, that's what you like to see your girls doing. Hustling for the ball, even a foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes on Abby. Rodella getting her sign. Gets on the rubber and the offering. Just a bit high. Throws down to first. Not quite on time. 1 ball, 2 strikes in the count now. That ball is the foul ball territory. Abby stays alive there. Abby gets a piece of that. That goes foul and stays in foul ball territory. Now these girls battle. You can see right there Miller battled and got an RBI single. That is not an RBI single. My apologies. She got a single or last at bat. Abby now following suit right there. Fouling off a couple of pitches there. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Abby gets in this one, and Cran with a catch. The Cran throws her body right there. Let's see that again, an instant replay. Nice little chip hit over there. And Cran gets into this one right here.
3 innings played. There were no runs on 1 hit.
Look at that. Dives over there into the dirt, or into the turf, that is. Tremendous catch right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we'll be back after these messages. Headed into the top of the 4th inning on Real Sports Live. I'm the host of the most, the man with the plan, Chris V. in the house.
Since COVID-19 hit, we saw that there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants, and so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC and see if you qualify for one of these grants.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Real Sports Live, and we're back to the action here. Rihanna Rodella now batting. Rodella trying to help out her cause, already with a 7-0 lead at this time. Pitcher versus pitcher, Gonzalez versus Rodella here. Gonzalez on the rubber, and here's the offering. Rodella hits it up the middle. Bompa charges, shoots it on over to first. And the catch is made for out number 1. Now batting number 11, Crystal Trevino. Trevino gets into this one. This goes high right field and gets right by the center fielder, and it bounces over for a ground rule double. Just couldn't get that one right there. See that again and see if we can get that in instant replay by hitting the button on time. And yes, we are going to get it. And the pole might be in her way, but it's going to bounce right in front of the center fielder and bounces over. So she made a great attempt right there, but it's a ground rule double for Crystal Trevino.
Texans at second base number 1, Stephanie Salazar. And up to bat, center fielder number 7, Samaya Johnson.
Samaya Johnson puts it down. She's going to run it out, and she'll be safe at first. That's an infield single right there for Johnson. Puts runners on the corners.
Now batting for your Ray Texans, first baseman number 17, Maddie Mendoza.
Maddie Mendoza now batting with 1 out. And runners on the corners. Shows bunt. Attempts a bunt. The umpire says there's a foul tip. Tells the runner go back to first. Ball's put in play. She's going to get on, and a run is going to score here for the Texans on the air. So now there's going to be runners on first and second.
Next up to bat for your Ray Texans, second baseman number 13, Kayleen Rodriguez.
Now batting number 13, Kaylee Rodriguez. With a runner in scoring position. She takes strike 1 in the outside corner. That ball is sharply hit, foul though. So it's no balls, 2 strikes. Still runners on first and second. Kaylee Rodriguez. Trying to help out her teams to get some more runs. That ball goes into the turf, making it 1 ball, 2 strikes. That ball's low and inside. 2-2 in the count now. Evens things up with 1 out. This one goes foul, stays alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Want to advertise? Hit up Joe Gomez at 361-220-5331. Let you know how you can advertise and how that works out for you on Real Sports Live. Two in the count, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Here's the offering. This one's hit to right field. And that's going to be a foul ball over there. Head into the visitor section over there where Gregory Portland Wildcats are getting ready for game 2 tonight. visiting Gregory Portland Wildcats, taking on the Corpus Christi Carroll Tigers. And we're going to do it again. These batters on both sides have been battling at the plate, fouling off balls left and right. And the offering. That's low in the turf. Brings it now to a full count, a.k.a. full house, like the show back in the day. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner still on first and second. That's a ball 4. And that'll now load the bases up, folks. And now coming to the plate.
Coming to the plate now for your Ray Texans. Third baseman, number 12, Kylie Rodriguez.
Kylie Rodriguez, who is 2 for 2 with a triple and a double. She looks at ball 1 outside, and no runner advances there. She gets in that one, fouls it off to the right side. One and one on the count, 1 out. Ball inside. This time a run's going to come in. So now there's runners on second and third. Two and one out. Rodriguez hits his foul. It's now 2-2 on the count. That ball's hit over to second. Jenna's going to throw it home. And everyone is safe. So that'll load the bases up right there on a fielder's choice.
After that, now for your Ray Texans, right fielder number 3, Destiny Aguilar.
Strike 1 called. Destiny has been on with 2 errors. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And a swing and a miss right there for out number 2. Now brings up Leah Cran with bases loaded. Leah Cran is 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. And she's looking possibly to add to her RBIs for the evening thus far. It is 9-0 thus far here on the scoreboard, as you can see, in favor of the Ray Texans. Cran gets into this one. That's going to be the 5-6 hole. One run comes in. There comes the second wall. This one's going to be home. No play at home. And another RBI, 2 RBI single there by Cran. Now, runners on first and second.
Texans left fielder number 8, Sarah Cortez.
Cortez hits his foul. So it's Kylie Rodriguez on over at second. Leah Cran on over at first. Change the score, my bad. Get my strike down. Sharply hit over to the pitcher. She walks it on over to first. For out number 3, but some more damage is done, folks. We're now headed into the bottom of the 4th inning with a 11-0 lead in favor of the Texans. After 3.5, Ray is up, but the Moody Trojans coming up to bat here in the bottom of the 4th. Real Sports Live. I'm the host of the Most Man on the Plan. We'll be back shortly.
District focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender.
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action here. Starting things off here for the Moody Trojans is going to be the pitcher, number 6, Serena Gonzalez. She looks at ball 1 inside. Serena Gonzalez, parental units, Lily and Lou Gonzalez, who are in the house here. Shout out to them. Two 2-0 on the count. Right now, one plate appearance with a walk. This is their second plate appearance of the evening. Second at bat. Rodella getting the sign here. Gonzalez calls for time. And the offering. She gets into this one. This is high into center field. Samaya Johnson back. And makes the grab for out number 1.
Next up to bat for your Moody Trojans, shortstop number 5, Danielle Pompa.
Bump up to bat. Takes ball one. Pompa has been doing a tremendous job there at shortstop. For the Trojans. Pompa hits this one foul into our eyes, but goes right back down into the stands there with the fans for strike one. Now Pompa has gone in there and pitched as well in the circle for the Trojans. Pompa fouls this one back, and 1 ball, 2 strikes on the count. Trevino on the catch. For out number 2. Coming in a hit for Marisa Garcia, number 19, is number 20.
Up to that now for your Moody Trojans, number 20, Alyssa Garza.
Alyssa Garza now batting. Shows bunt, takes strike one by Rodela. Puts that bunt down. Rodela gets it, shoots it on over to first for the third and final out of the inning. And we are now headed into the top of the 5th inning, folks. That's 4 complete innings. And with that, the Texans still 11, Trojans 0 at this time. And the Texans coming up to bat after these messages. Real Sports Live, I'm the host with the most, the man with the plan. We'll be back shortly.
Blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action here. Rihanna Rodela is now batting, the pitcher. Crystal Trevino is on deck. Samaya Johnson is in the hole. Rodela gets into this one. He hits it high in the sky to the center fielder. And that's going to be out number 1. And we're here in the top of the 5th inning.
Next up to bat for your Ray Texans, the catcher number 11, Crystal Trevino.
Crystal Trevino now batting, the catcher. Swing and a miss right there. For strike one. Ball one low on the turf. It's another ball there. 2-1 on the count. It's a foul ball right there. What I told you, baby. Two balls, two strikes, one out. That ball's put in play over to Pumpa. Pumpa backhands it, shoots it on over to first for the out. Nice play there by Pumpa for out number 2. Let's see that in instant replay real quick. We're able to see that.
Coming to the plate now for your Ray Texans, center fielder number 7, Samaya Johnson.
And you're able to see that right there on that replay. Johnson takes ball one outside. Hi. Lays off that one. 2 balls, no strikes on the count. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Johnson gets to this one, shoots it on over to third. Miller gets it and shoots it on over to first for the 3rd and final out of the inning. And we're now headed into the bottom of the 5th inning.
Through the middle of the 5th inning, there are no runs, no hits, no errors.
And with that, Real Sports Live will be back after these messages. Host of the most, man with the plan, Chris V in the house.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at 1st and Jackson in Harlingen.
America has one army, but we have many soldiers. From the infantrymen and women who guard our nation, to the photographers that document our history, there are over 150 paths to service. Which path will you take?
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Since COVID-19 hit, we saw that there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants, and so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC and see if you qualify for one of these grants.
Real Sports Live, when we're back to the action here. Got situated, got a game ball in.
Moody Trojans, center fielder number 2, Jewel Guerra.
Batting here for the Trojans, starting things off. Jewel Guerra, number 2. The center fielder for the Trojans. In the bottom of the 5th inning. Jewel gets into this one. Cran scoops it, shoots it at first. And it's called out. See if I can see that on instant replay real quick here on the split screen.
Up to bat now for Moody Trojans, first baseman number 8, Annabella Guerrero.
There's a shot over to the short. She scoops it, shoots it at first, just in time. Now batting's Annabelle Guerrero. This one goes foul. So in the situation right here, if the Trojans do not score a run, obviously, no, correction. They must score 2 runs to prevent the 10-run rule. In high school, it is 15 after 4, 10 after 5. Texans trying to secure in the lead. Just misses low and outside. Baseball going on behind us. Corpus Christi Carroll Tigers taking on the Warriors. Victoria West Warriors, that is. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Swing and a miss there for strike 2. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. For out number 2.
Coming to the plate now for your Moody Trojans, second baseman number 14, Jenna Acuña.
Takes ball 1 there. Swing and a miss there for strike 1. Foul tip there for strike 2. Trojans are down to their final out and final strike of the game. Swing and a miss there for strike 3, and that will be the ball game, folks. So real quick,
And that's going to be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen, with the final score.
the winning team right here is the Ray Texans with an 11-0 lead. Win, that is. So once again, I'm the host of the most, the man with the plan, here for Real Sports Live, and we're over now. We'll be back for game 2 here tonight. Gregory Portland Wildcats visiting, taking on the Corpus Christi Carroll Tigers.
Once again, thank you